Striding in, number 88. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Number 88.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Standing in, Fred Blair. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Now at the plate, Kerry Lowry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. The payoff pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Batista is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope. Now batting, Aldo Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Herrera.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slowly to the left side. Reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 88. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now to the plate, Jonas Casto, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Skied into very shallow right. Herrera has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Elliot McGrath.
Now batting, the catcher, Elliot McGrath.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Almanzar.
Rich Almanzar.
The 1-1.
1-1-1.
He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Yuri Maya enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63.
Digging in and looking for more, number 88. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Herrera is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Phil Sample, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left against right-handed pitching.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Stepping up to the plate, number 88. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Sample racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So a big spot here, and stepping in,
right
Aldo Herrera, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third
Herrera.
and 2 away. Liner towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final.
6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 9.
The game's future stars are on
And
display
now,
as
please
minor league
welcome
baseball comes your way on the show.
Tennessee
Ought to be a good one here
Smokies.
between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Into the box now,
Leading
number
up for the
88.
Smokies.
It's been a 4 for
The
12
shortstop,
effort in the series
number
for him coming
88.
in. He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Santos over to his left. 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Digging in, Phil Sample. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sample.
Diaz, the runner at third. McGrath on second. Almanzar at first. 2 out in the inning. On the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 3 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Carlos Santos. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams get some base runners on and get him in.
And he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in.
At the plate, number 88 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Almanzar in foul ground. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Chattanooga leads it here 1-0. In now, Ernest Vaccaro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The pitcher, Ernest Vaccaro.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding in once again, number 88. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. The Lookouts lead it 3-2. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, number 88. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jorge Rivera will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty B, this is one of the...
Settling in now, number 88. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch. Popped him up. Wallach is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Into the box, Chad Wallach. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Wallach.
Just slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And he's safe.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
What's the play ball? He's out. 3 out.
Ready now, number 88 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his head.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Ray Whitman.
First baseman, Ray Whitman.
The 0-1.
3-3-3.
The left side.
3-3-3.
And that is through into left field. A base hit. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for.
He's out. 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 3-3. He's out. Out. Out.
Now at the plate, number 88. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
24.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Osuna.
Runner goes for second. Got him swinging. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Ready for another chance? Taylor Davis. He's 1 for 2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Outside for a ball, 1-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Davis is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going.
Hold it right there.
This is enough for this ball club.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Blair.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Fielder, number 2, Miguel Perez.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. So digging in now, number 88. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's 24, the way the game's played.
Antonio Osuna.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So striding in, Taylor Davis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Taylor.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 6-3.
Now batting, second baseman, Coates.
Hit short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jorge Rivera earns the win, his 2nd. Hector Beltran couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Brett Graves hammers down the save, his sixth. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tom Kim, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane, and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point, or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Smokies are on top 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Gonzalez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. The 0-1 delivery. Round to short. This could be 2. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy.
Striding into the box, Chad Wallach. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been of late. Back up the middle, reined in. And there's one away. Digging in, Daniel Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense, they could certainly roll 2.
Played on the backhand. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping up now, number 88. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be 2nd and 3rd now with only 1 away. Standing in, Taylor Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Taylor
Davis. Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Do they send him home there? It's really...
And hang on. He's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put... At the plate, Chad Wallach. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Baseman, Chad Wallach.
On its way is pitch number 75. Hit on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2. Ready once again, Colt Jackson.
Now
He'll try to follow up the
baseman,
double in his last
Colt
at-bat with another big hit
Jackson.
right here.
1-1-1.
Is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 3-2. Into the box now number 88. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. Now that's popped up. Wallach moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Tom Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. To short. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 3-2. Coming to the plate now, number 88. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Peters on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Smokies lead it 5-3.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Tennessee came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Felipe Ibarra earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Daniel Herrera wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Henry Campos, the Panamanian-born lefty, gets the call to start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
First pitch on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field.
You got it. You're scoring.
Peters is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ray Peters, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Peters.
The 1-1.
1-1-1-1.
Left side. To his left, Matola. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy.
Stepping into the box, number 88. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Smokies lead it 1-0. So stepping in, number 88. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lugo going back on it, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Stepping in, number 88. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air into shallow left center. Rivera calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Smokies are on top 4-0. So striding forward now, Junior Chapman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Junior Chapman.
Digging in, number 88. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Valencia giving chase.
You're scoring.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ray Whitman.
Ray Whitman.
The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here comes the 0-1. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in, Tom Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Taylor. Ready
with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and they have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Smokies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kerry Lowry gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Daniel Herrera closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Nate Waller, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
That finds the zone, a called strike. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 88 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Whitman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. Peters is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nate Waller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Matola fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 88. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Popped him up. Whitman is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 88. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
As we take a look at the pitch location here.
Leading off the inning, Willie Valencia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a black. They could certainly use that right now.
He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet and exposing.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Tennessee came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 3 runs on 7 hits. 2 errors. They left.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
The game's future stars are on
And
display
now,
as
please
minor league
welcome
baseball comes your way on the show.
Tennessee
Game 1 here in the
Smokies.
month of May between the Jackson Generals and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hector Beltran gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but
At the plate, number 88.
Leading off
He
for the
begins playing
Smokies,
this one with his batting
the
average
shortstop,
over the 310
number 88.
plateau. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cho is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man.
You're out.
Stepping into the box, Ray
The
Valenzuela.
first base, number
Runner in
24.
scoring position with 2 gone.
Ray
Ready on 0-2.
Valenzuela.
Matola is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Jackson leads this one 1-0.
Play ball. 3. He's out. 3. He stays. 3.
Now at the plate, Bo Cho. He's
right
0 for
fielder,
1
number
thus
9.
far.
Bo Cho.
Comes set, the 0-1. Little grounder left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Generals are on top, 1-0. Striding in, number 88 comes into this
Number
at-bat
88.
0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and this ball game is tied at 1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Digging in once again, number 88. We'll see if he can come
88.
through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. McRae moves over.
Come on.
He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Now at the plate, number 88. And a big
Number
at-bat
88.
in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In the air now out to right field. Cho is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Tennessee Smokies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Pedro Encarnacion claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Jackson Generals and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lyle De Jesus, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Up the middle. Reined in. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Batting fifth.
Now batting, Christopher McRae, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-1 pitch. Toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Generals lead it 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Damian Libby. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Damian Libby.
Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. Jackson leads this one 1-0. Standing in, number 88. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 88.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now to the plate, number 88. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. popped up. Fernandez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breezed through this half of the inning. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, number 88. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Davis is off at first with 2 away. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
A bouncer
All right,
up the
hang
middle.
on, right there.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Check the outfiters now.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. And we are tied 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Patrick Sosa. He singled his last time up.
Sosa.
In on him as this is bounced toward short. Oh, and he can't come. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball.
So coming to the plate, Christopher McRae. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right.
1-1.
Third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't anything hit hard through.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1. Digging in and looking for more. Number 88. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2. Hit hard to third. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now batting, second
Now
baseman.
at the plate, Fred Blair. He's running. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll 4-2 the final score tonight. Samuel Moser claims the win out of the pen, his first. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jackson Generals and the... Digging in, Angelo Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman.
The 1-2.
Angelo Garcia.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Into the box now, Calvin Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fernandez
comes set with the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, number 88. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, McRae. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero? Stepping up to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ildemaro Vargas.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Digging in now, number 88. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. Go up. Everything is moving north.
And he can't get back in time, and he is out at second. At the plate, Jay Cotton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cotton.
In there as this is rolled out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 88. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cho is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. In now, Calvin Fernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fernandez.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Good. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Settling in now, Bo Cho. He singled his last time up.
Bo Cho.
Ready with the 1-2.
1-1-1.
To short. Scooped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Generals are on top, 5-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Angelo Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah. Hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up.
Striding in once again, number 88. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Number 88.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. McRae is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. (5-2) the final score tonight. The Generals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Ready now, number 88. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cho going back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hit.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, number 88. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Reined in. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Number 88. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see?
Into the box, number 88. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
Comes set, the 0-1. On he pops it up. Valenzuela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. This is in the air to right. Cho has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So digging in now Ray Valenzuela.
The first baseman, Ray Valenzuela.
1-1. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. So coming to the plate, number 88. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Fouled off. Perez stands at first with 1 out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Now batting, the catcher.
So striding in, Taylor Davis. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-6, the final score in this game. Jackson jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rich Cabrera earns his first win of the season. Brady Davies worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the...
Play ball.
Striding into the box, number 88. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Herrera. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Play ball.
Ready for another chance. Damian Williams 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Williams.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, number 88 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and deep to center field. Valley going back on it to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double. Standing in, Antonio Osuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Alexander backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. The pitcher, Hank Polk, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. At the plate, number 88, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Chattanooga jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score.
The game's future. Stepping up now, number 88. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
This guy keeps making a name for himself. He's not considered.
On just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Peter Matola. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Chop toward the second baseman. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Into the box now, Rich Almanzar. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. High in the air out towards shallow right. Number 88 has a play. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Barry Conway. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Barry Conway.
1-1-1.
Toward second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. Now in the box, number 88. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a...
Stepping into the box, number 88. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Smokies are on top, 4-0. So stepping in, number 88. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Herrera is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Leading off the inning, Rich Almanzar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. His way on, but this is popped up. Whitman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Tennessee Smokies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lyle DeJesus takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Daniel Herrera records the save, his 11th of the campaign.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one. Gabriel Arellano, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around and turn around in a big way.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in, number 88. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Sample sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Rich Almanzar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rich Almanzar.
Round to short. Scooped up on the backhand. The throw pulls him off the bag. Digging in, number 88. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here it comes on 0-2. This is line to left.
All right, make the turn, make the turn.
That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, attaboy. Way to get on base now.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Now batting, the right
stepping in, Antonio Osuna. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Ready once again, Elliot McGrath. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Bautista. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, we're going to wake him up a little bit.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. At the plate, Phil Sample. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The tag gets one. Now at the plate, Rich Almanzar is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Rich Almanzar.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 7th inning coming up. The Smokies lead it 3-2.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 88. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlos Santos.
Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Lookouts came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jackson Stevens gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ken Leister hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your... It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and Ernest Vaccaro. The right-hander from Mexico gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games. Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, Rich Almanzar. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Almanzar.
Well, the second, this could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So here's the cleanup hitter, Elliot McGrath. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off. Maybe he gets hot.
Sent on the ground out to second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 88 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Herrera has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Elliot McGrath.
The catcher, number 4, Elliot McGrath.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Step on the back. but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Digging in once again, number 88. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
In there, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan.
Now
kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through. It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
0-1 count. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
This steal attempt just doesn't make any sense to me. He's trying to get to third with no outs, but they already had a good RBI.
Now batting, Rich Almanzar. He singled his last time up.
Rich.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second.
Standing in, number 88. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Diaz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. All tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, number 88. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Oh, and he misses it. The relay. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Rich Almanzar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So coming to the plate, Manuel Batista. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. 1-1-1-1. A ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Pedro Encarnacion gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Victoria Smokies, 2 runs, 10 hits.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's Felipe Garcia, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
The left fielder, Orlando
The 2-1. Ground is short. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, number 88. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Valley going back, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that.
Now at the plate, number 88. 2 on, 2 out
88.
for him here in the 3rd.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This one's skied out toward right. Valley waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Into the box now, Reggie Valley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty. 1-1 down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole out at this point.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, number 88. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Almanzar. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Damian Williams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, number 88. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hits this one hard the other way. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richie Alexander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Alexander.
1-1-1.
Gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 88. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Santos will put this one away, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Richie Alexander. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
The stars of tomorrow.
Let's play ball. Heat thing. Heat thing.
Coming to the plate now, Mitchell McGraw, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Digging in now, number 88. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 88.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Batting six.
Stepping up to the plate, Antonio Osuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball four. First and second now to start the inning.
Batting seven.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dwayne Sweeney. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Play ball. He's safe.
At the plate, Danny Chavez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Towards second. Reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
He's safe. You're out.
In now, number 88. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down as that could be 2 bases.
You're scoring.
Whitman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score. And they lead now by 4. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of...
Digging in and looking for more, number 88. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit the other way out toward right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Smokies lead it 4-0. Striding in once again, Johnny Damon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Damon.
The 0-1 pitch. Little play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they turn the double play. Settling in now, Jose Guillen. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far. Not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, number 88. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Antonio Osuna.
Hit to first.
All right, hold on, right here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready now, Jose Guillen. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Guillen.
The 1-2. This should is it sent out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Smokies are on top, 4-1. Into the box, Julio Reyes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back in.
1-1-1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Smokies lead it 6-1. So digging in now, number 88. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Number 88.
He's set. Here it comes. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right?
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jude Rodriguez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 2-1, here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1, but they will not get him both as he beats out the back end and drives home.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and sold this game away for his guys.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Smokies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hector Beltran gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Drew Puck was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Daniel Herrera wraps it up for the save, his 14th. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the... Striding into the box, number 88. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lozano on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are...
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitchell McGraw. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance. Number 88. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Chavez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem. So striding in, Richie Givens. He flew out at his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, number 88. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tilson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Jude Rodriguez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, 1-1. Surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys. At this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
At the plate, Charlie Tilson. He went down on strikes last time up.
The center fielder.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping up now, number 88. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
On to first, and they get the double play. kicking off the top of the ninth, Danny Chavez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Danny Chavez.
Out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Tennessee Smokies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back, while DeJesus wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. David Yang takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Birmingham Barons. Ronald Ochoa, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
The tag, and they got him at second. Set to get his day started, Jason Woodard. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned in a hurry.
1-1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to.
Now in the box, number 88. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
Number 88.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Lozano on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league.
Stepping into the box, Jason Woodard. Comes set, and the 0-1. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Into the box now, number 88. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, and it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Givens over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Skoll. He was a ground out victim last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Stepping in, Jason Woodard.
The left fielder, number 3. Jason.
1 out, nobody
Woodard.
on. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So striding forward now, number 88. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Digging in, number 88, looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. One run is scored. Long throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. So stepping in, Matt Skoll has one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Stepping in, Richie Givens. He flew out at his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Richie Givens.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes.
It's time for baseball now as the Hector Beltran, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Covey isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact.
Now at the plate, Julio Lozano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Julio Lozano.
The 1-1 home.
1-1-1.
Chopper up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping into the box, Jude Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rodriguez.
1-1-1-1.
Up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 88. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Hit in the air down the left field line. And they can't run it down. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lozano is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Kyle Saul. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the imp. Going to wave him.
Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Ready once again, number 88. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Tilson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. The Smokies aim to notch their 7th win in a row. Striding in, Charlie Tilson. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The center fielder, Charlie Tilson.
Now that's popped up. Number 88 is there. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Johnny Damon, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, number 88, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air and deep to left center field. Tilson ranging back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big...
Standing in, Jason Woodard comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, number 88, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Tilson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Tilson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him.
Digging in once again, number 88. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in to try it again, Danny Chavez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Chavez.
Towards second. Reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Number 88 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Tilson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now to the plate, Jude Rodriguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Rodriguez.
Gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Tennessee Smokies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. While DeJesus earns win number 4 on the season.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an
Texas
intriguing matchup
Generals
between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jackson Generals. Drew Peralta will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throw.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Yeah.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
So coming to the plate, number 88. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 88.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checked.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 88, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in, Antonio Osuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Play ball. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out. 3.
Now at the plate, number 88. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Cho is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Let's play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro
Now
Vargas.
batting,
He's roped a
baseman,
couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Vargas.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. 1. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Play ball.
Digging in, number 88. He's
The
got
batter,
a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Moyne hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and a changeup. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Smith. Makes the play, 1 away.
Look, play ball. Out. 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 That's ball 4.